am live. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I know a lot of people have today off. Actually, I'm thinking about having a partial day off. As a business owner, those days off are far and in between. But I may take a half. I'm kind of easing into it today, not on my wicked pace that I try to be on. So I thought what I'd do is I'd go live and I just free share some thoughts on Martin Luther King Day, just free flow. And I don't mean freestyle rap, although if I wanted to, I could. No. So a lot of times, the first thing that comes to people's minds is when they think of Martin Luther King is the iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. So same thing happened to me, and that's kind of what I'm going to roll with. So I'm going to talk about my thoughts, my free-formed, in-the-moment thoughts, given all that's going on with us in 2021, on just the idea of this having a dream thing, right? So I have a dream, right? And the first thing comes to mind is that he speaks about the imperative for us to have this optimistic belief in our ability, both individually and collectively, to evolve, to become better than we have been, to become better than we are. And in my opinion, he talks about the need for us to focus on and think about and believe in and pursue its evolution of consciousness, of behavior, of the ability to our bettering our character. Or it's like common ways we talk about this now is our better self, living up, pursuing and finding and defining and trying to become our better self, or living a better life, or following our better angels, right? So kind of a very, very high level, broad summary of the takeaway of his iconic message is this need for us to have optimistic aspiration, a loving optimistic aspiration. So I have a dream. And what comes to me next, if I have a dream, is I have a dream because, quite honestly, I'm aware that I am the dream. And what I mean by that is, regardless of what I find myself going through, or what the struggle of the day or the month of the year is, or what my personal circumstances entail, I guarantee you somebody else on this planet dreams of being in the situation, the challenging situation that I find myself in. And that goes for everybody. You on your hardest day, somebody else around on this planet is praying that it could have that hardest day of yours, right? Because it's all about perspective. And for every reason we tend to take, for every reason we can point to as to why we cannot do something today, somebody else somewhere today is pointing at that very same reason we have as the reason why they must do something today. So what comes to mind to me, is this imperative. These are the dream imperatives, right? So the first dream imperative was this optimistic belief in aspiration, right? This optimistic belief in evolution, in this controlled or desired personal and collective evolution. The second one, if there's a second dream imperative, it would be that of extreme gratitude. Extreme gratitude. For we all are in places right now, if we had proper perspective, we would be overcome with the gratitude of having that monster of a challenge we have before us. Just the ability to think we can change is a blessing to many people around the world that don't have that opportunity. And the final, if I would make, I like to do things in threes. But if there was a final dream imperative, it would be to need to have the dream, to need to have it. For if we don't have this optimistic imperative to evolve, to change, to become better, to live to our higher self, to live to our higher angels, and we don't find a way to be gracious or have gratitude about our past and our present, if we don't have this combination of things, it would be incredibly hard for us to design or experience or live a life that I think we would find fulfilling at all. We wouldn't find a purpose. We wouldn't find a reason to do or to be. All these things are connected, I believe. And that's what comes to mind when I'm thinking today, Martin Luther King's Day. I have a dream. So I'm hoping that collectively and individually, as I speak to you, whoever you may be, for that stumbled upon this broadcast, I hope that you have a dream. I hope that you're in a place where you dare have a dream. And I hope as evidence that you are worthy of that dream is your perspective that you are also the dream. You are the dream of other people, of other places, doing other things. You are the dream, believe me. You are somebody's dream. And as a double dare with a cherry on top, I'm going to encourage you to go get it, to go try it, to go try to get that dream, to have a dream, to make it not optional, to make the act of dreaming as core to who you are as the act of remembering, to make it that fundamental to who you are. I do believe in my heart of hearts, whether I can prove it or not, this, if it doesn't put us on the path to happiness, it gets us in the ballpark. So happy Martin Luther King's Day. Happy Monday. Happy halfway through the first month of the new year day. Happy next day in the rest of your life. Have a great week.